Yesterday, Coach Allen was saying one of the things that will determine who wins the quarterback spot is who really accentuates their strengths the most. For the three guys, what are you looking at the most to say, okay, you've really done something to separate yourself?
Well, number one would be to protect the football and taking care of it at all times, because our quarterbacks are involved in the run game, as everybody knows, and then also in the throw game. And so they've got the ball a lot, and they've got to do a great job of protecting it. That would be number one. And then number two will be making plays. I mean, you've got to be able to make plays with your arm and with your feet. And so that's what, that's the one thing I'm looking at from my angle.
In terms of picking up the offense for the two newer guys, Michael in the spring, and then Brandon, has had to be a quick study. How's that come for both those guys?
Well, I think, it really depends on how long you've been here. And obviously Mike's been here longer. He had 15 practices there. So I feel like Mike's a little bit, he's gained that knowledge quicker. And I think he's got just a little bit of an edge that way. But I think Brandon's doing a really good job of catching up that way. So, they're studying it, and I think we'll be fine there.
How much do you feel the guys are similar, or how much do you feel they're different as far as maybe one guy throws it better, one guy runs it better, those kind of things?
Well, I'm not going to really get into that part of it, but they do have their strengths, and and we got a lot of time left here too. I mean, sure. We've got another big scrimmage that we have that'll be very valuable to them. So, there's things that they can improve upon, just like every football player out there, and they're working to do that.
Do you like the idea of playing two guys, or do you want one guy to be the guy?
It doesn't matter to me. Okay. What really matters to me is who gives us the best advantage to win. And so if it's playing a couple guys in that way, then I'm fine with that. I've done that in my past, and that was not a big deal. But, whatever gives us the best advantage to win.
Looking back at the scrimmage, not just from a quarterback standpoint, but from an offensive standpoint, what did you like? What did you feel like you needed to work on?
Right. I like number one that we protected the football. We had no turnovers, and that was big. The second part of it is I think that I like the tempo that we played at. We had explosive plays like that. We were able to run the football, and that was good. The things I didn't like were the pre-snap penalties. We had too many penalties that way and also during the play, like some holding calls, things like that. We just got to clean that up. But overall, it was good execution.
What's your vibe on your wide receiving core now that you're a good week plus into camp?
Well, I think that we've got explosive guys. We've also got some tall guys that can go up and make plays. So I like our group right now, and I'm just trying to create depth there.
So a good catch from Donovan Hale Saturday, and today he has a day off. Is that a planned thing where he gets a certain time off as he's recuperating?
Yeah. There's certain things that some players fight through injury-wise or whatever like that, and we just have a plan that we follow from our trainers and whatever they say we do, and so that's just that's his plan right now, And so when he's out there, he works hard, and then days off, he has to do some other things.
We've asked other coaches this in different ways, but with the new redshirt rule as offensive coordinator, how are you maybe evaluating some freshmen? Is it more, because I know Coach Allen said a lot of it will be special teams, but are there areas where maybe you're targeting some guys who can help here and there, I guess?
Yeah, I think that's a really good question. And one thing that we're doing is, where are our freshmen as far as knowledge, playing skills, techniques, things like that? And right now you see some guys, maybe you don't know if they'll be ready right now, but they may be ready in the mid-season, or they may be ready at the end of the season, whatever. Whereas also, too, I see maybe a few guys that they might be able to help us right away, And so it's a constant evaluation. We talk about our players all the time about that, especially after scrimmages, things like that. Like, where are we? Where are we with all? And we go through every freshman and talk about them. So, that's just something we'll just be an ongoing evaluation.
Specific to your tight end coaching, you had a couple of freshman tight ends, Bjorson and Ivy.
Yeah.
Look like they might be in the mix potentially at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bjorson has really done a really good job of learning the system and all that. He's got to clean up a couple of technique things. And then TJ was learning on the run more or less, and was kind of tentative. And I just said, you got to go. Whether you make a mistake or not, you got to play full speed. And he's been doing that as of late, so he's picked that up.
Where's Doris in that mix, too? As an older guy who's been around, has he kind of shown you the stuff that you want to see from a veteran guy?
Yeah, Austin was here the entire summer, volunteered his time wherever, and just really, he was one of the guys that the strength coaches said, hey, you're going to be surprised how much faster he is. And he is faster, and he's playing faster and all that. And he had two 2 or 3 really nice catches in the scrimmage, things like that. Had a couple touchdowns that way, and made a really great catch back behind him. It was really tough, and so he's just really improved as a football player right now.
Is there a particular position group where you've seen the new strength coaches, their work really have an impact on certain guys as you watch them in practice?
I really would say everybody. I mean, our offensive line is stronger, bigger, more powerful. The guys on the out on the perimeter, they're faster right now. Our backs, they're running stronger, bigger. I mean, it's just everywhere. It's really, I see it everywhere. I see different things, but I see it everywhere.
Jay Sean's been more involved in the offense, it seems, from last year. What does he bring to you as a receiver that we really haven't seen since 2014?
Well, I think number one, tremendous person. The players out there really have great respect for him. And then the other thing is he's playing quick right now, fast, and you know, he's making some plays, so he's helping us out that way.